Rose, build as much as you can, as fast as you can. Okay, while I make some stuff here, can you keep an eye out for imps? Just keep the safe or tub handy or something. It'll serve them right for trashing my posters. I keep telling you the posters were always like that. And I keep telling you, haha, very funny! Here, look. Yeah, I saw those, but they didn't look like that before. You must have changed them. Even if I had the motive for such a bizarre and pointless deception, where would I find the time? I don't even have Photoshop. Then why didn't you tell me they were there? I had no reason to think you were not aware of them. I thought they were strange, certainly, but was not struck by any particular impulse to discuss them. Okay, it still doesn't make sense, though. Implying that I drew them a while ago and then forgot and couldn't see them and now suddenly see them? That's stupid. What would that even mean? It looks like you were in your father's room recently. Yeah? And how did it make you feel to discover what was in there? Oh no! I just realized! You are going to psychotherapify me! Well, don't bother! Maybe I'm just being a friend? Maybe! Eyed suspiciously! Anyway, I guess you saw what's in there. It's boring and there's not much to even see. That doesn't matter. What matters is how seeing it affected you. I think it clearly has in some way. Well, I don't know. At first, I was nervous to go in and find more of his weird clowns because of course they're stupid and I hate them a lot. But then when I didn't see any, it was weird. I felt weirdly disappointed almost. Is it fair to say this changed your perception of your father? Yeah, I guess. Is it such a stretch to conclude it changed your perception of other things as well? No. Maybe not. But what are you getting at? It sounds like you're saying I'm crazy. John, alchemize. I don't like to use the word crazy. Oh God, see? This is therapy bullshit! That was a joke. But anyway, whether it means you are crazy or not, consider this theory. Your presumably long-standing tendency for scrawling this imagery is really your subconscious trying to express something disturbing within you. Possibly something from your past which you have blocked out. And since you have suppressed it, your conscious self cannot acknowledge the drawings. Therefore, they have been invisible until now. Why now? Perhaps because you have seen evidence that conflicts with the worldview your subconscious has constructed to obfuscate the truth. That your dad is not necessarily the clown-loving maniac you thought he was. All along, this negative attribute buried in your psyche may have been projected onto him and subsequently reviled as a sort of defense mechanism. But this is absurd. My dad loves these shitty clowns. He's got these statues and paintings everywhere. Is it unthinkable that over the years it was he who believed you were the one who had a passion for these clowns? Because of all the strange drawings in your room? A father then embraces a son's hobby to establish a stronger bond, or wages a campaign of passive-aggressive mockery of your interests. Either is plausible. I don't know your dad that well. I don't know. Not sure about all this. But I think we need to stop and acknowledge the bunny sassacre fedora I just made. It's awesome. Yeah? Wow, what are you doing, by the way? Rose, sorry to say, but this is all looking kinda silly. I'm trying to spread the upward construction around so there is a more substantial foundation for later on, but I'm starting to wonder if it will be strong enough. It's kind of starting to wobble a little. I don't think brick chimneys were meant to serve this architectural purpose. Yeah, no shit! I might have to adopt a different building strategy. Stick to more load-bearing walls and blockier shapes, especially since Grist has been easier to come by lately. Okay, but you really must be running low on time by now, right? Right. Strider! Jade, dream up extra arms and play advanced bass solo. Change wardrobe of fire to cycle through Star Heart Horseshoe. Okay, good idea. You leave the moon in the cycle though, 'cause you like it. Go explore the Golden City. Go and make a new friend. Wayward vagabond. Eat letter and envelope. Will you cut that out? You have company. Look behind you. See? Over there. Read letter. Give present! Hooray! Jade, gracefully fly to the other golden tower. You decide to check on your neighbor. Inspect neighbor's tower. It is very much the same as your own. The only difference is that this one is home to a young boy instead of a young girl. You peer through the window. John is, of course, sound asleep. It looks like he is having troubled dreams as usual. You cannot disturb his slumber, though. He will wake up when he is ready. Speaking of John, you wonder if he got the birthday present you sent him. Or for that matter, if you even remember to send it. Darn! You get so confused sometimes. If only you had some system in place to help you remember things. Your moon is getting very close to Skya. You had better go inside soon. It is never a very good idea to be outside during the eclipse. Maybe you can take the opportunity to log onto your computer and ask John about his present. You just know he will think it is awesome, and it will be a great way to thank him for the wonderful present he got you. John, alchemize in a 1980s time-lapse montage. That would be pretty cool and would promote the appearance to the audience that a whole lot is getting done in not much time, but it also sounds like kind of a pain in the ass, so you decide to play it straight up this time. Rose has moved the alchemeter back down to the deck while she reworks the building project up there. Just as well because it will save you a lot of legwork. Between this, the Designix, and the lathe, that's a whole lot of scrambling around. Recombine hammer and pogo ride. This time, instead of overlapping the two cards which created the pogo hammer, you use the two codes to double punch a blank card, producing a different hole pattern. The result is the hammerhead pogo ride. It doesn't look like it's as much fun as the original ride, but to be fair, it's probably a lot safer. Double punching cards creates patterns with more holes rather than less holes by overlapping cards. This strikes you as a viable method for combining more than two items without whittling down to too few holes or too many. Just mix up the overlaps and double punches and the sky's the limit. Combine ghost shirt and suit. You make the green slime ghost suit. Pretty swanky, but you are not completely satisfied with the wardrobe upgrade yet. Combine ghost suit and wise guy book. You make the wise guy slime suit. This is so much better. It seems there are lots of secret trickstery gimmicks concealed in— oh shit, there go the cards! Combine glasses and PDA. You make the serious business goggles. This is a pretty nice hands-free communication solution, and it makes you look way cooler, like one of the kids from Spy Kids or something. God, that was a good movie. Real spies. Only smaller. Combine sledgehammer, telescope, and Sassacre text. You make the telescopic Sassacrusher at pretty considerable expense. This thing could probably pound an ogre into crude burger. Of course, you have no hope of lifting it whatsoever. Combine gushers and blue ectoplasm. You mix your gushers with some of the blue slime Nana left on the wall to make a box of hellacious blue phlegm aneurysm gushers with ghostly healing properties. These should be convenient, if somewhat unappetizing. Combine fake arm, blue ectoplasm, and PDA. You make the remote ghost gauntlet. It looks like when you put on the special computer glove, it lets you control the big slimy ghost hand. The ghost gauntlet appears to have a considerably higher lift capacity than your own puny arms. Combine ghost gauntlet and bathroom mirror. You make a left-handed remote ghost gauntlet to complete the pair, because you don't see why the hell not. Combine umbrella and straight razor. You make the barber's best friend. It suddenly seems worthwhile to you to go nab that umbrella-kind stripe specibus that's been lying in the study for a while. Combine gushers and shaving cream. You make a deadly Betty Crocker Barbasol bomb. Be careful with that thing. Jesus. Combine Ghost Dad poster with— okay, you have a cool idea for something to do with your Ghost Dad poster, but it looks like you drew shit all over that one too without realizing it. Lousy, goddamn, stupid subconscious. Anyway, you think you have an idea how to clean it up. Captcha-log/punch Heath Ledger Joker figurine. If you can somehow subtract the code of the Joker figurine from the code of the poster, it might work. Luckily, the Joker code only has 2 holes, making the task very simple. The defaced Cosby poster shares those holes. You determine that the defaced Cosby could only result from a double punching with the Joker, if your theory is correct. This means the original Cosby poster had one of those holes punched, or the other, or neither, making 3 total possibilities. You try out all 3 possible codes, yielding 1 potted plant, 1 painting of a horse attacking a football player, and 1 clean Cosby poster. Success! Combine Cosby poster with computer. You make the Cosby Top computer. This thing is probably a useless piece of shit, but making it has caused you to feel an alarming sense of satisfaction. Combine Dad's hat and Problem Sleuth game. You make another ordinary fedora with 4 pieces of candy corn inside. Combine Hammer and Problem Sleuth game. Whatever this item is, you cannot make it yet. It requires a ludicrous amount of grist, some types of which you have not even encountered. Combine iron and pogo hammer. You make the wrinkle fucker. So much sweet loot. You'd almost think it was simultaneously your birthday and Christmas or something. Of course you know that is ridiculous and could never conceivably happen.